Hello everyone, and welcome to my Update US Gossip channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Sister wives Christine and David reveal incredible 65 lb weight loss. Sister wives stars, David and Christine Brown-Woolley just revealed their incredible 65-pound weight loss. Although she loved David as he was, the two have been working on getting shape and they look amazing. Read on for more information and a glimpse of the transformation. Incredible weight loss of 65 pounds is revealed by sister wives Christine and David. When viewers first met Christine Brown-Woolley on Sister Wives in 2010, she was expecting her sixth child. She and her family eventually moved to Las Vegas. She and her three sister wives decided to go to the gym when they moved. They wanted to drop some pounds and even contemplated opening their own fitness center. As time went on, weight fluctuated, but Christine was not happy. She realized that she and her husband, Kody Brown, were no longer meant to be, so she left the plural family in 2021. Christine headed to Utah and was ready to find love. She met David Woolley online, and the moment they met in person, it was love at first sight. They then moved very quickly, got a house, engaged, and married, all by the end of 2023. Throughout all of this, Christine has remained focused on living a healthy life and dropping weight. She never pressured David to jump aboard, but she was very dedicated. Now, the sister wife star and her hubby of a year and a half have lost 65 pounds and are glowing more than ever before. She shared a before and after of the couple so everyone could see the progress. Christine Brown-Woolley noted how she had dropped 40 pounds while David dropped 25. More so, she pointed out how they are keeping the weight off and they have an immense amount of energy. The first picture was taken before they got engaged, and the second shows David wearing a black polo shirt and jeans and her in a dress. Christine even mentioned his blood sugar is on a great track, so that is a definite positive. Fans cannot get enough. After seeing how incredible Christine Brown-Woolley and David Woolley looked after their drastic weight loss, Sister Wives fans couldn't get enough. They praised the couple and how far they had come. More so, they told them how amazing they looked, which must be great to see. The hit reality TV series Sister Wives has long chronicled the unconventional life of the Brown family, led by patriarch Kody Brown and his four wives, Mary, Janelle, Christine, and Robyn. While the show initially drew viewers in with its exploration of polygamous family dynamics, it has increasingly spotlighted the family's financial struggles and Kody's penchant for chasing entrepreneurial ventures that promise quick wealth but deliver little more than instability. Among the most vocal critics of Kody's financial decisions is his daughter Maddie Brown-Brush, who has openly described her father's schemes as futile and emblematic of a pattern that prioritizes optimism over pragmatism. Maddie's perspective offers a revealing glimpse into the consequences of Kody's risk-laden approach to providing for his large family, as well as the emotional toll it has taken on those closest to him. The allure of quick fixes in the Brown family narrative. Kody Brown's entrepreneurial spirit has been a recurring theme on Sister Wives. From the family's early days in Utah to their later moves to Las Vegas and Flagstaff, Arizona, Kody has frequently pitched business ideas framed as solutions to their financial woes. These ventures have ranged from a failed jewelry line, My Sister Wife's Closet, to real estate investments, firearms sales, and even a brief foray into acting. While Kody often presents these ideas with charismatic enthusiasm, branding them as opportunities to achieve financial freedom, the results have been consistently underwhelming. Maddie, now a mother of three and a married adult, has reflected on this cycle with a mix of frustration and resignation. In interviews and social media commentary, she has hinted that her father's inability to commit to sustainable, long-term planning has left the family vulnerable to recurring crises. My Sister Wife's Closet, a case study in unrealized potential. One of the most infamous examples of Kody's flawed ventures was My Sister Wife's Closet, MSWC, a jewelry business launched in 2012 with the stated goal of celebrating polygamous unions through symbolic designs. The venture was initially presented as a collaborative effort among the wives, but it quickly became apparent that the market for such a niche product was limited. Maddie, who was a teenager at the time, later described MSWC as a pipe dream that consumed time and resources without yielding meaningful returns. Despite heavy promotion on the show and a temporary surge in online interest, the business struggled with logistical issues, including production delays and a lack of cohesive branding. By 2015, the website had become dormant, and the wives admitted in interviews that the project had drained both their finances and energy. For Maddie, MSWC epitomized the disconnect between Kody's vision and reality. "There's a difference between believing in something and refusing to see the flaws in it," she remarked in a 2020 YouTube Q&A. "When you're so focused on the idea of success, you stop asking whether the plan itself makes sense." Her critique underscores a recurring theme in Kody's ventures, a tendency to double down on failing projects rather than pivot or cut losses. This approach, Maddie suggests, has often left the family scrambling to recover financially, with the burden frequently falling on the more pragmatic wives, like her mother, Janelle, to stabilize the household. The Flagstaff move, chasing opportunity or escaping problems? In 2018, Kody announced another abrupt decision. The family would relocate from Las Vegas to Flagstaff, Arizona, ostensibly to capitalize on real estate opportunities. The move, which was portrayed on the show as a fresh start, instead plunged the family into chaos. Homes in Las Vegas sold at a loss, and the Browns found themselves renting expensive properties in Flagstaff while struggling to secure land for their envisioned family compound. Maddie, who had recently started her own family with husband Caleb Brush, chose not to follow the family to Arizona, a decision that spoke volumes about her skepticism toward Kody's latest scheme. In retrospect, Maddie has described the Flagstaff move as a textbook example of her father's impulsive decision-making. "It's like he's always running towards something but never really knows what that something is," she explained in an Instagram live session. The lack of a concrete plan for the Flagstaff transition, coupled with Kody's shifting explanations, which veered from land investment to a desire for better schools, reinforced Maddie's view that his ventures are driven more by a fear of stagnation than a viable strategy. The financial strain of the move also exacerbated tensions among the wives, particularly Christine, who later left Kody citing emotional and financial neglect. The role of ego and the reality TV paradox. Maddie's critiques of Kody's schemes often circle back to a central theme, the role of ego in his decision-making. She has pointed out that Kody's identity as a patriarch and provider is deeply tied to his ability to win big, even when the odds are stacked against him. This mindset, she argues, is amplified by the family's reality TV fame, which creates pressure to maintain a narrative of ambition and resilience. "When the cameras are rolling, there's this need to present everything as an adventure," Maddie noted. But off-camera, the consequences are very real. The Browns' reliance on sister wives as a primary income source adds another layer of complexity. While the show has provided financial stability, its future is perpetually uncertain, likely fueling Kody's desire to find alternative revenue streams. However, as Maddie observes, the transient nature of reality TV fame has also skewed Kody's perception of risk. "He's gotten used to things working out because the show keeps going," she said. "But life isn't a TV show. You can't edit out the bad parts." Maddie's journey toward financial independence. Maddie's willingness to speak openly about her father's shortcomings reflects her own journey toward financial and emotional independence. Unlike some of her siblings, who have followed Kody's nomadic path, Maddie has prioritized stability for her young family. She and Caleb have settled in North Carolina, where Caleb works a steady job in aviation, and Maddie has built a following as a social media influencer. Her choices stand in stark contrast to Kody's volatility, and she has emphasized the importance of learning from the past when it comes to money management. Still, Maddie's critiques are tempered by empathy. She acknowledges that Kody's intentions, to provide for his sprawling family, are rooted in love, even if his execution is flawed. "I think he genuinely believes each new idea will be the one," she said. "But after a while, you have to ask why none of them ever are." The ripple effects on family trust. The fallout from Kody's failed ventures extends beyond finances. Maddie has alluded to eroded trust within the family, particularly as children old enough to understand the pattern grow disillusioned. Christine's decision to leave Kody in 2021, followed by Janelle's separation in 2022, has been partially attributed to long-standing frustrations over financial insecurity. For Maddie, watching her mothers bear the brunt of these decisions has been particularly painful. "The wives always end up picking up the pieces," she said. "They're the ones selling houses, budgeting, and calming the kids down. It's exhausting." For nearly 2 decades, Sister Wives has been a focal point of American reality television, captivating millions with its behind-the-scenes look at the Brown family's unique lifestyle. Over time, the show's popularity has not only turned the personal lives of the family members into public spectacle but has also transformed their everyday decisions into topics of intense scrutiny. One of the most persistent and controversial subjects among the fanbase is the reported per-episode earnings of each Brown, figures that some claim are shockingly high and reflective of the immense revenue generated by the show. While official numbers have never been fully disclosed by TLC or the production team, multiple sources have provided estimates that suggest the Browns earn tens of thousands of dollars per episode, with Kody often positioned as the highest earner and his wife's incomes varying based on their on-screen roles and negotiating power. These rumored earnings are believed to be the result of a complex financial structure that goes beyond a simple salary. The family reportedly benefits from a multifaceted revenue model that includes a base payment from the network, bonuses linked to ratings, and ancillary deals related to merchandise, appearances, and sponsorships. For instance, while Kody's income is often highlighted as a reflection of his role as the family patriarch, commanding a significant portion of the show's revenue, his wives have also negotiated their own deals that take into account their individual appeal and contribution to the overall drama. Over the years, as the dynamics among the wives have shifted and as the public narrative has evolved, discussions about these earnings have intensified, with some fans expressing disbelief at the sheer amount of money that seems to flow into the household per episode. The discussion about these earnings is inseparable from the larger conversation about the impact of reality television on personal lives and family dynamics. Reality TV is built on the dual promise of authenticity and spectacle, and the Browns have become emblematic of this paradox. On one hand, their day-to-day struggles, ranging from financial mismanagement to interpersonal conflicts, are laid bare for public consumption. On the other, their polished public personas are meticulously managed to maintain an image of success and cohesion. When fans learn about the high per-episode earnings, it raises critical questions about what is being traded. Is it genuine familial connection, or is it a carefully constructed image that masks internal dysfunction? Many viewers argue that the enormous sums being reported come at a significant personal cost, as the constant drive for higher ratings and more dramatic storylines forces the family to prioritize public performance over real, sustained relationships. Moreover, the rumored earnings have become a subject of heated debate among fans who compare the financial success of the Browns with the often harsh realities of their personal lives. Social media platforms are replete with discussions where fans dissect every interview and edited segment, trying to piece together the puzzle of how a reality show that is ostensibly about family life can generate such staggering revenues. Some assert that the financial rewards have inadvertently incentivized conflict, as every emotional outburst or strategic maneuver may be viewed not only as a personal choice but also as a way to attract more viewers, and, by extension, more money. Critics argue that this monetization of personal drama creates an environment where authenticity is compromised, and the boundaries between personal struggles and business strategies become blurred. In this context, the shocking per-episode earnings serve as a stark reminder of the complex interplay between fame, family, and finances, a dynamic that is both fascinating and troubling. The broader implications of these earnings extend into the realm of public perception and cultural commentary. For many viewers, the idea that the Browns earn such high figures per episode is emblematic of a larger trend in modern celebrity culture, where personal lives are commodified and every intimate detail is transformed into a revenue stream. This phenomenon has prompted debates about fairness, exploitation, and the true cost of living life in the constant glare of the public eye. While some fans admire the Browns for their apparent financial success and the luxurious lifestyle it enables, others are more critical, arguing that the high earnings are a symptom of a system that prioritizes sensationalism over genuine well-being. In the eyes of these critics, the exorbitant sums reported are not merely a sign of success, they are a reflection of a reality where personal pain is monetized, and every private conflict becomes a bargaining chip in the relentless pursuit of ratings and profit. Financial analysts familiar with the entertainment industry note that reality TV earnings are often multi-layered, involving direct payments from networks, performance-based bonuses, and additional income from merchandising and public appearances. This complex structure means that the figures reported by fans might represent only a fraction of the overall financial picture. Nevertheless, the public's reaction to these numbers is telling. For many, the idea that a family's personal struggles and dramatic moments can translate into tens of thousands of dollars per episode is both astonishing and, in some ways, disheartening. It underscores the dual-edged nature of reality TV, where the very elements that draw viewers in, the raw, unfiltered glimpses of personal life, are also the source of intense exploitation and commercial pressure. Adding another layer to this narrative is the way in which the earnings are distributed among the family members. Kody, as the patriarch, is often seen as the primary beneficiary of the show's success. However, his wives have, over the years, carved out their own niches and negotiated deals that reflect their individual contributions. The disparities in earnings have sometimes fueled internal conflicts, as the original wives, who have been part of the family's journey since its inception, sometimes feel that their contributions are undervalued compared to those who have emerged more recently or have been positioned more prominently in the media. This internal dynamic, where the allocation of wealth becomes a source of rivalry, adds a further dimension to the public's fascination with the Browns' financial success. For fans, the high per-episode earnings are not just numbers, they are symbols of the power struggles, personal ambitions, and the shifting hierarchies that define the Brown family saga. The discussion around these earnings also reflects broader cultural debates about the nature of success in the modern entertainment landscape. In a society where financial prosperity is often equated with personal worth, the Browns' high earnings are both enviable and controversial. They prompt questions about what it means to be successful in a media-driven world, where the pursuit of profit can sometimes overshadow the more human aspects of life, such as emotional well-being and authentic relationships. For viewers who have followed Sister Wives with a mix of admiration and skepticism, the reported sums serve as a stark reminder that behind every glamorous headline lies a complex web of personal sacrifice, relentless ambition, and the unyielding pressures of fame. As the conversation continues to evolve, it is clear that the debate over the Browns' per-episode earnings will remain a focal point for both critics and supporters of the show. While there is no single definitive number, given the multifaceted nature of reality TV revenue models, the widespread belief that the family earns astonishing amounts per episode has become a rallying cry for those who question the ethics and sustainability of a system that monetizes every facet of personal life. For many, the discussion is a call to look deeper, to question the true cost of maintaining a public image that is built on both raw personal drama and carefully constructed narratives.